This question has two parts and we are going to solve both the parts. Find in general form the equation of the line with gradient 4 passing through 3, 5. So before solving this question, we need to know what general form means. General form of an equation is ax plus by is equal to c. So by whichever method we find equation of this line using the gradient 4 and the 0.35, we are going to change it to this general form. Let's do this. So for this, I'm going to use my formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. This is a formula for finding equation of line when you have the gradient and you have 1 point x1 y1. So this is the gradient, m is 4 for this question and 1 point is given, so I can say x1 y1 will be this. I don't have to do anything about x and y because that needs to remain in the equation. Solving it further, I will just plug in the value of x1, y1. So y minus y1, which is y minus 5, is equal to 4 times x minus x1, which is x minus 3. Now multiply with this 4 and open the bracket. So I'll get y minus 5 is equal to 4x minus 12. Now shift y on the other side because I don't want x to become negative. If I shift 4x to the other side, this 4x will become negative, minus 4x. I want the x to remain positive. This expression should be positive here. This can be negative, the second one. And I will shift this number 12 on the other side. So after doing this shift, I will get minus 5 plus 12 is equal to 4x minus y. I will rearrange it. 7 is equal to 4x minus y. I'll rearrange it and I'll write the other way around. So this will be 4x minus y is equal to 7. And you got general form of the equation. You can compare it. So I have got ax plus by is equal to constant c. So my a is 4. If I compare, b is minus 1 and c is 7. Now there is one more method to solve this question, and I have seen my students use this method quite often, which is using y is equal to mx plus c, which is the gradient intercept form. If you notice in this question, we already have m, which is 4, and we have been given a point. And this point lies on this line, or this line passes through this point. So this point got to satisfy this equation. We can substitute x and y and we can find c, because c is missing in this question if we solve by this method. Let's see how it goes. So I'll plug in y as 5, m as 4 because that's the gradient, x as 3 plus c. Solving it further, I'll get 5 is equal to 12 plus c. So c is equal to 5 minus 12. C is equal to minus 7. Now we have m and we have c. Use these two values. We can use our slope intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus c, and substitute the value of m and c, leaving x and y as it is because the equation needs to have these two variables x and y. So y is equal to 4x minus 7. This answer what I have got is in slope intercept form, but the question is asking us to write our answer in general form. So we will convert it by shifting y there and shifting 7 on the other side. I'll get 7 is equal to 4x minus y. or 4x minus y is equal to 7, which is the general form for this part of the question. And if you notice, our answer is also matching with the answer we got in the first part using the first method. So you can use any method for this question. We will see the second part of this question. First part we have already completed. Find in general form the equation of the line with gradient minus 3 by 5. So we have one point which lies on this line, or the line passes through this point, which is minus 2, 1. I can also call it as x1, y1. For solving this question further, I will be using the formula y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So y and x remains as it is because the equation needs to have two variables x and y. y1 I will substitute as 1, m is minus 3 upon 5, x minus of minus 2. Why? Because x1 is minus 2. So I just put this minus 2 in a bracket. Now this minus and minus here will become plus. So y minus 1 is equal to minus 3 upon 5 within brackets x plus 2. Solving further from here, I'll cross multiply. So I'll multiply 5 on the left hand side, and here with x plus 2 I will multiply minus 3. Let's multiply. This will be 5y minus 5 is equal to minus 3 times x gives me minus 3x, minus 3 times plus 2 gives me minus 6. After this, I remember that I have to keep x positive, my variable expression having x positive. So I'll shift this on the left hand side. This minus will become plus, and this minus 5 I'll shift to the other side. The operation reverses, it will become addition. So plus 5. So finally I'll have 5y plus 3x is equal to minus 6 plus 5. I will do a little bit of rearrangement here. So I'll get 3x plus 5y is equal to minus 1. And this is our general form for the equation. If I compare it with general form, ax plus by is equal to c. Yes, it matches with this general form. So we have got general form for part B of this question. See you next time.